guys, welcome to our fourth and final installment of our short game clinics here. This is going to be bunker play. Sand trap, bunker, sand pit, whatever you like to call it. Not fun to be in these unless you know exactly what you're doing. Firstly, who likes to play out of the sand?
No.
No?
I do.
Okay. Alright, I like it. So now that you told me you like to play out of the sand, we'll go later and you show me what you can do. Today, I'm going to show you not necessarily a drill, but more of a learning technique aid to get you out of the bunker quicker and faster without doing anything crazy. Obviously, when you're in a real bunker, in a real hazard, you can't touch the ground, you can't draw lines, you can't do much with it. So today this is just strictly practice, and I'm going to go over something that I like to use when I'm trying to practice my bunker play, whether it's from a fairway bunker or a greenside bunker. Firstly, does anyone know what bounce is? Not bouncing a basketball, not other sorts of bounce. Bounce on a wedge. Bounce, if you guys all hold up your clubs like this, bounce is this little bit here. That right there helps you get the ball out of the bunker. You're able to splash the sand, and that will then shoot the sand out with the golf ball. What club do you have there, Brett?
A 58.
58 degree?
56.
56?
50.
50.
56.
56. I would normally recommend a little bit higher loft than a 50, just because the 50 won't have as much bounce as a 56 or a 60 would. But from here on out, we'll just stick with the 50.
What do you got?
I have a 60 degree. That's just because I like using something with higher loft.
Okay.
56 works as well. 56, 58, 60, maybe even a 54 if you wanted to get cute. But today I have a 60. So this bounce here allows you to splash it out, and you should always hear some sort of, almost like you're scooping ice cream in a way. So anyways, I'll quickly show you guys what I mean. Now when you're setting up for a bunker shot, you want to have your feet open so you can cut across your body and allow the club to come down and use the bounce as it's supposed to. So as you can notice, my feet are open, my shoulders are square to my target line, which is the pin. Shoulders are square, feet are open. I like to pick it up quick and let the bounce work. And you're just gonna push the sand out with the golf ball. Now with that being said, to get it out, it's easier to cut across the golf ball. So say the pin's there, target line, I'm gonna draw straight back. My impact is gonna go coming across the golf ball so I can splash it out. So coming across, drop back here. With this line, that'll be my swing path. My shoulder line will be this line. You guys following? Shoulder line, swing path, will be cutting across, able to use the bounce, and the ball will shoot out if it's done correctly. Now with these two lines drawn, any guys you time are in a practice bunker, feel free to draw some lines just so you get the technique down. Now with that being said, most people don't really know how far behind the ball or how close to the ball you're supposed to hit it coming out of a bunker. What do you think, Brett? Inch, 2 inches, right behind it, half an inch?
Well, this might just be a myth. But I heard to picture a dollar bill behind the ball. So
that's a lot of sand. That's 6 inches
maybe?
A dollar bill is 6 inches long. That's almost too much sand.
Yeah?
If that were a dollar bill, I'd probably be in here. If I were to hit the sand here, I most likely won't get the ball out, let alone even hit the ball.
Yeah, probably not.
So that might be a myth. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I usually don't do it as well as I should, but I think it's about 1 to 2 inches.
Okay.
Depending on how far you want to hit it.
Brian and Taylor, would you agree? Now we're not going to get into extremely thin packed bunkers or wet bunkers because that's going to change. We're going to talk about a normal bunker with normal sand, routine sand shot. I like to think of about a 1.5 inch to 2 inches. So whatever you think is 2 inches, go ahead and draw a line there. That's where my club will enter the sand, push the sand and the golf ball out, and then release through and onto the green. So with all being said, let's see if this can work. Here's my shoulder line. That's my club line. Pick it up quick, splash the sand, and we all know to open the club face as well coming out of a bunker, right? All right, let's see if this can work. Shoulder line, club line, 1.5 to 2 inches behind the ball. Pick it up quick. Too much sand. Too much sand. That was probably 2.5 inches. I'm going to fix these lines to do it one more time. Bear with me real quick. Shoulder line, club line. That's my ball. 1.5 to 2 inches. Open up the club face. Try it again. Pick it up quick. Not as good, but better. Who wants to try it now? The brave first person to try it.
You got it, Brett.
Oh, come on down, Brett.
Peachy.
There's the ball.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and set up like you normally would, and I'll draw the lines for you.
Okay.
Cool. Stance is open.
Is that open enough?
Bring that one back a little bit more. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
All right. Foot line. Club line. 1.5 to 2 inches. Try that.
Alright.
You want to hear the bounce. Hit the ground. Hit the sand. That's the idea. You probably caught too much sand. That's all. More time.
I think maybe I might have been doing the bill. I might have been back a little too far.
I think you were doing 6 inches there. I think you were as well. Hey,
I think
it's
it's
okay.
in my head.
Now that we know that, there's that. Shoulder line, club line. That's where you hit.
Okay. I think I was a little far back.
I think you got the dollar bill still.
Yeah, I think it just worked its way into my head.
Well, that's
I don't
okay.
think I can get rid of it.
Anyone else want to try?
Repetition.
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 Repetition. Taylor, why don't you hop down here?
Alright.
You thought you were decent. Let's give it a go. Put you in a flat spot here. Go ahead and set up to that. Shoulder line. Club line. One of those guys for you. Anyone catch that? That was a beautiful sand shot. Nicely done.
Does it work?
That was great. One more. Go right here with it. Set up. Open stance. I like it. Go off your shoulders. You know where to hit it now. So there's the club line. You know where 1.5 to 2 inches is.
A little fat there.
That's okay. That's the idea, though.
Sand on that one.
It's all right, though. At least you know the difference, which is good. Jason?
Alright.
Now, if you guys have noticed, this sand's a little wet, a little damp. So when it's wet sand or damp sand, you might want to take less sand. So maybe we'll bring down the 1.5 to 2 inches to 1 inch, maybe even half an inch if you want to get cute with it. Okay, there's that. Go ahead and set up to that. Good with that. Hold on a second. Let me draw your feet line here. Excuse me, shoulder line. Club line. Go for it. That is a good golf shot.
Thanks.
Now when we heard that, it didn't sound like he hit very much sand, did he? That was probably half an inch. So he knew that the sand was wetter, more damp, more wet. So he was able to take only half an inch. Nicely done. Brian?
Thanks.
Good spot.
Yeah, that's good. All right, go ahead and set up. Straight back for you. Club line. Open up that club face a little bit. You got a 50 degrees, so remember you got to open up a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Pick it up quick. Nicely done. Great shot. Does that feel good?
Hmm?
Simple, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try one more and try and redeem my first two. Because Jason and Taylor and Brett and Brian had better sand shots than I did.
Oh. Now you're just being nice.
Nah. All right, so now that I know the sand is a little wet, Taylor, do you want to draw my club lines for me and my feet line? Okay. Okay. Club line. All right. Try this again. Pick it up quick. Roll. Still a little fat. But we all get the idea that balance is necessary when in the bunker. And normally with soft sand, normal sand, 1.5 to 2 inches is a decent aiming spot for when hitting out of the bunker. Any questions today?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
So this is when we're kind of, up by the green, but what if we're back in the fairway a little bit? Would
That's
we?
what I was saying. How do you hit a farther shot?
Yeah. Would we still have the same kind of the lines kind of the same, or would that be more of a normal swing out of a fairway bunker?
That's a good question. When you're out of a fairway bunker, the lines will not be the same as you aren't trying to use the bounce of your club. Say you have a 6-iron in your hand. 6-iron doesn't have much bounce. You're not about to use that in the fairway bunker. When I'm in a fairway bunker, I like to almost try and thin it out of the bunker or hit it on the lower groove so I catch the ball clean. So I try not to catch too much sand. And an easy way to do that, just a quick note, an easy way to do that, set up square like you normally would, and you can't touch the ground with your club. So set the club right over the top of the golf ball and start your swing from there. Start your swing from there because naturally you'll come down and want to hit the ball first, which is good, rather than you starting here below the ball, coming down and hitting sand first. Then we just barely get out of the bunker and then we got another shot into the green. So when the ball is here, I like to set up with my hands right on top of the ball and catch it clean. Like so. And that will conclude our sand bunker play for today. Thanks guys for coming out. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.